If you filed your 2018 federal income taxes and notice your refund is smaller than usual, you are not alone.
Many taxpayers find they're getting smaller refunds or may even owe the IRS. Sabrina Wilson shows us why.
Last year, I got almost $3,600 back. This year, I got less than $1,200 back. And I have 4 dependents.
We heard that complaint from more than one local taxpayer. Many are surprised that they're getting less back from the IRS, or in some cases having to write a check to the federal government for 2018. CPAs say it's to be expected given the changes Congress made to the federal tax code in 2017. Richard Tollier is a CPA at Wegman Dezet and a member of UNO's Department of Accounting Advisory Council. He works with individuals and businesses.
The refund that you get at the end of the year may be a smaller refund. However, during the year, your paycheck was a little bit higher. Your take-home was a little bit higher. Now, some people didn't happen to see it because their insurance also went up, or some other deduction they had also went up on their check.
Kim Washington owns her own CPA firm in the New Orleans CBD.
For itemized deductions, there are some limitations. You're no longer able to take a personal exemption for each person within your household.
Washington says the changes also include some items workers used to be able to deduct from their federal taxes.
Before, you were able to take a deduction for like cell phone expenses, maybe uniforms, those type of expenses if you were an employee and you weren't reimbursed. Now this year, in order to qualify for that, you have to be within a certain type of employee, such as armed forces, a qualified artist, things of that nature.
The majority of Washington's clients are businesses. The tax overhaul affects them too.
What it does, it allows for business owners to take 20% of their income, and it definitely reduces their tax liability.
Tullier encourages taxpayers concerned whether they're getting a bad deal to pay attention to a specific line on their tax returns.
The taxes themselves are what's important. The line that says tax on the return, comparing that to a prior year is a good analysis.
And if you're dissatisfied with the amount of your refund from the IRS or having to pay the federal government more, CPAs we talk to say you can always adjust your withholdings.
They definitely want to review their withholdings. There's a great withholding calculator on the Internal Revenue Service site.
But if you want to be precise, go to the IRS website.
After a tax code overhaul that has some taxpayers wondering whether they really benefit.
For the majority of taxpayers, the tax decreased.
IRS data released Friday shows the average tax refund check so far is down about 8% versus the last tax season.